Hi everyone. Good afternoon. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida Rescue here in South Florida. I'm going to wait because I have a lot to say. Hi everybody. Good afternoon. I have a lot to say. So I want to take the opportunity before I start talking. I see a lot of people have already jumped on. If you are here and you are with me, am I clear? Can you see me? Just let me know that I'm clear before I continue, please, and thank you. Hi, everybody. It's been a long couple of weeks. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Judy Webb. I appreciate your concern. I'm not going to lie to you and not tell you that I am physically and emotionally exhausted. That's what rescue is. We love you too. Thank you. Okay, I am doing this video because I need everybody to hear what 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida has to say about a dog named Senna, S-E-N-N-A. Let me start out by saying, when myself, my rescue, when we place a hold on a dog, or if we touch a dog, and we make a promise to that dog that we are going to rescue that animal, we keep our promise and we follow through from the very beginning until the very, very end. That is first and foremost. I will tell you that anybody can place a hold on a dog at a shelter, and that's just the beginning. The hold is the easy part. The freedom ride is the exciting, easy part. What happens after the pull of that dog from that shelter? The follow through, the work, the love, the time, the financial responsibility is the true definition of rescue. I can tell you with my whole heart that there is nothing that our rescues that are under our rescue do not receive the very, very, very best. And if we cannot do that for that animal, we do not touch and make a commitment to that animal. Now, I'm going to go back to Senna. There's been a lot of posting, a lot of ugly, nasty bashing on social media. We will not engage with the drama. We don't have time for it. We will not defend when defending is not needed. We have nothing to defend. I am only here to do this video to show you facts, proof, not an opinion. This is not an opinion coming from myself. These are facts. So this is how we do rescue. Anybody can post trashy comments on social media. They mean zero. You take it how you want to take it. You believe what you want to believe. You follow who you want to follow. You support who you want to support. You will never see our rescue bashing anybody. Unless, of course, like the piece of garbage that killed Zora. So back to Senna. Senna is probably one of the most broken pit bull mixes that I've ever met, touched in my experience of rescue. And that's a lot of years and a lot of dogs that I have rescued and touched. Senna, I did not, 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs, did not place a rescue hold on Senna at the Miami-Dade Kill Shelter. I place holds on dogs that I have room for, either at one of our rescue houses or in our foster. We do thorough, you all know, because you see, we take you along the ride. We do thorough home checks on whether it's a foster or an adopter. We walk every inch of their home, open every door. We sit down for hours and we go over being responsible. We have gates up everywhere. It's Fort Knox, guys, for our dogs, because accidents do happen. So when we rescue a dog from the shelter or the streets, we always make sure, if anybody's interested in taking in or helping with one of our dogs, there is a long procedure to go through. You are not going to walk into my rescue house and take an animal home with you. That is never going to happen. And you can ask countless people. They'll tell you straight out. So Senna was not one of the dogs that our rescue placed a hold on. Another rescue by the name of Find a Home, Give a Home. President of the rescue is Isabel. Isabel Wells is the president of Find a Home, Give a Home. I've never met her. I've never spoken to her prior to this dog, Senna. When I was contacted after the rescue placed their hold, and they had a person, I never met this person, Nancy Rogers from Key West, pick Senna up from the Miami-Dade kill shelter for the rescue Find a Home, Give a Home, took Senna to an animal hospital in Hialeah. The following day, I believe it was the following day or the day after that, Natasha Webster, who has volunteered for our organization, but it has nothing to do with 100 Plus. Volunteers can be active in several different organizations, and get involved with several different rescues. Natasha Webster went and physically picked up Senna from Hialeah, placed Senna in her car, and drove her to the foster that Senna was going to. Where was the foster located? Do you know? Sunrise. The foster for Senna that was set up for Senna through Find a Home, Give a Home rescue in Fort Myers. Now, mind you, this rescue never met Senna. They never touched Senna. So they don't know anything about Senna. I will also tell you, Find a Home, Give a Home did not do a home check for Senna. Jesse Luzzi is saying Tamarack. So that's where the home was, the foster home. I don't know, whatever. I did not have I had no contact with the foster. So if it's Tamarack, it's Tamarack. That's neither here nor there, but thank you so much, Jesse. Appreciate that. Natasha was transporting Senna to the foster home. Senna got out of her harness and was running the streets. Jesse was at the foster's home. Thank you, Jesse. It was Tamarack. Thank you. Senna got out of the harness. She only had a harness on. She did not have a martingale collar. She was not double leashed. She did not have a slip lead on. She had a harness only. She got out and she was running the streets. My volunteers were coming to me, and I was seeing postings on Facebook about Senna being lost and running the streets scared. I know that a couple of my wonderful volunteers wanted to help find Senna, and they started getting involved with the process. I decided, Amy Roman, president and founder of 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida, I decided I wanted to hire PI Jamie Katz to help me recover and help find Senna. With that being said, I PayPal'd Jamie $505. I have never spoken to Find a Home, Give a Home. I know nothing. I've never had any contact with them. This was just something that I wanted to do to try to help find this dog, Senna, who is running scared on the streets. She is also, Senna, heartworm positive, and she is not spayed and terrified and broken. With this being said, the girls went out. They put up the posters. That's part of the process with Jamie Katz. Put up the posters all over the area to bring awareness to the community that we are looking for this dog with a picture of Senna. Right. So let me just say, now the posters are up. They're doing their thing. I did go on Find a Home, Give a Home's Facebook page, and I did make a few comments saying very nicely, they had a post of Senna that they were pulling her from the Miami-Dade shelter. They never posted any updates of Senna. They never posted SOS, missing, Senna got out, we need help, please bring awareness. Find a Home, Give a Home never reported Senna missing. The shelter had no idea, and they were not aware of Senna's whereabouts, that she was running the streets and got out during transport. After the posters were placed, I was out with Jamie Katz and a group of volunteers, and we were getting ready to put up posters for Zora. While we were there, I can mention off the top of my head, it was myself, it was my wife Carol, it was Jamie Katz and her friend Sabrina, it was Jessie Lucy and her husband Rob, it was Stacy Tierney, a Gail, I'm trying to think if there was anybody else there. We were getting ready to put up signs for Zora, while the signs were already up for Senna. While we're literally getting the signs ready to put up for Zora, I received a call on my hotline, 100 Plus hotline. Now let me tell you, I receive calls all day, all night, and notifications and emails of people that are finding dogs and need help with dogs, whether it's a cruelty case, abandoned, whatever. I received a call. This gentleman called and he said, "Hi, I found a dog." And I said, "Okay, where are you? What kind, what's the breed? What's the address?" I said, "Can you please send me the address and a picture of the dog?" Not for 1 second did I think it would be Senna. I received the photos and the address, and I nearly lost it. I started yelling to the girls. I showed them the photos. Jamie, the PI, was like, "Oh my God, I have the goosebumps just telling you this again. Oh my God, it's Senna, it's Senna." It's raining out. We jump into our cars, and they give us the address. I'm on the phone. I'm calling Jan, who's part of our Rescue Francis's mommy, because she was part of putting up posters for Senna to begin with. I called Jan. "Jan, where are you? I need the trap." I contact Stacy. "Stacy, I need you to get 2 hot rotisserie chickens." Stacy pulls off the road. She gets 2 hot rotisserie chickens. Jan, I called Tiffany. "Tiffany, I need you to come here." I knew we were not going to catch Senna with a slip lead or a catch pole, which I had both. I knew the only way to catch Senna was with a trap and hot chicken, because she was terrified and she was hungry. It was raining. It was pouring. We sat in our cars. We never even approached her. We knew if we tried to approach her, it was wide open lake grass. It was never ending. She was not contained. We first threw out a couple pieces of chicken. Of course, she came close as we're sitting in our car. The rain is pouring down. She took a piece of chicken. She went back to her spot on the grass and curled up in a little ball. She was emaciated. Her ribs were showing. She was shivering. She was limping. She was terrified. We sat in our car while the rain poured down, and we watched Senna, with no shelter, poured rain on her. And she sat there curled up in a ball with nowhere to go, for no shelter. We live videoed the entire rescue, clear as day, on our Facebook page. We trapped Senna. She went into the trap. The trap shut. We all jumped out of our car, live video. We were panicking. Well, oh my God, where are we going to put her? We didn't even have a plan because this is not our dog. We put her in Jan's car. We sat there for about 2-3 minutes, and all of us were going, where are we taking her? It's Saturday. It's late afternoon. The vet's offices are closed. We knew the only place that we could take her was a 24-hour animal hospital, that she needed to be seen by a doctor. We didn't give a shit about money. We knew that we needed to do right by Senna. We got Senna to Blue Pearl, Lauderdale Veterinary Specialists. We have the live video where we unloaded her from the car in the trap. We have the video when she's in the exam room. The room was full of people. I made a call to Isabel Wells from Find a Home, Give a Home. And I told her, Isabel, please, I need you to call me. I have Senna. I sent her the address of the hospital. I never received a call back from Isabel. Never. Then I received text messages from Risa Rombardi, who apparently I didn't know had been in contact with Connie the entire day. And was she in contact with Isabel as well?
Yes.
And Isabel, the president of Find a Home, Give a Home. She has text messages, which I have proof. I've printed everything out.
That's just a small piece.
And this is just a small piece. That she stated we've done such a good job. She has nowhere for Senna to go.
They worked so hard to catch her.
We've worked 100 plus, worked so hard to get Senna.
I hope that they'll take her.
I hope that they will take her.
Isabel will sign her over.
Isabel will sign her over to 100 plus. Hold on, okay? This, I'm shaking. This is our owner surrender of ownership for Senna. Signed by Isabel Wells, Find a Home, Give a Home. Signature. Owner, surrender, Find a Home, Give a Home. I have an owner surrender form. Now, here's where the little loophole comes in. Miami-Dade, as we know because we have rescued countless dogs from them. When you take a dog from Miami-Dade that is not sterilized, you must sign an agreement that you will follow protocol. You will have that dog spayed. She's heartworm positive. So she needs to go through heartworm treatment first. And then she needs to be spayed when she is cleared of heartworm. Then you have to show proof to Miami-Dade that the dog has been cared for and has received all medical and is signed off by a physician. We do that with every one of our dogs. We are in complete 100% compliant with Miami-Dade. Tiffany has assisted in this process with me and has sent emails to Miami-Dade. I have been in contact with Michael from Miami-Dade. I had a long conversation with him yesterday. Michael received all the facts from Miami-Dade. Joelle received all the facts. Yolanda from Miami-Dade received all the facts, all the paperwork, the owner surrender. They called Isabel to get everything transferred. Isabel said no. So I called my attorney because at this moment, this dog Senna, it's not about her. I'm going to tell you why. I have proof on top of proof of texts, phone calls. All they care about is their name being trashed on social media. Not one time during any conversation did they ask, how is Senna? How is Senna? When I spoke to Michael from Miami-Dade, I asked him, Michael, what's that? Michael, what is going to happen if I keep Senna? Now that she won't transfer and I have an owner surrender. proof of owner surrender. He said, it has nothing to do with us. You have not breached any contract with Miami-Dade. You are in complete compliance with Miami-Dade. This is a civil matter. I contacted my attorney yesterday, sent him all the proof. He said it is complete abandonment. Complete abandonment. So let me tell you something. Senna is going nowhere. Senna will end up dead, in my opinion. There are no updates on their page of any of the dogs that I've ever seen. I checked it out. This is not going to happen to Senna. Senna is going nowhere. We will deal with whatever comes our way. Connie from Find a Home, Give a Home has posted repeatedly trashing, bashing, lying on top of lying on top of lying about myself. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Other people that are a part or volunteers of 100 plus. Now let's be honest. We have a very large following and we are very grateful, but we've worked very, very hard to build this organization. People are not going to support an organization unless they feel in their wholeheartedly that they can trust and they respect and love an organization. I want to show you. This is, from the Miami-Dade shelter. Okay. Clearly states from Michael, good afternoon, Amy. As per our conversation. Your rescue has not breached any agreement with Miami-Dade County. The matter regarding Senna, Animal Services, is a civil matter.
Between us and
Animal Services. It's between us and it's between Find a Home, Give a Home. Now, the hospital that treated Blue Pearl, Lauderdale veterinary specialists, I need to apologize to you for all that you've had to endure during this horrific nightmare, all because we're trying to save a broken dog. Connie has called there a billion times and she has been screaming at them, telling them that the police will be called, that 100 Plus has stolen Senna, that it's not our dog. Now, while Senna was in the hospital, her vet bill was $2,370. 100 Plus paid that bill in full. Never once. We didn't even reach out and ask for them to pay the bill. We paid the bill. I did reach out to Isabel. So many times, calls and texts throughout this process, even after all of this. I have the text messages, they go on and on and on with no response. The only response I get from Isabel is that she please take down all the nasty comments about me. I said, I have not posted anything nasty about you, so I don't know what you are referring to. Isabel, if you are watching this video, I am Amy Roman and I am the president of 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. I have not posted anything negative, nasty, anything on social media about you. Right now, there are 655 people watching this video. What people decide to do on their own, I am not in control. This is social media. We all know we go through the highs, the lows. It's an open forum for people to voice their opinion. Tiffany, what would you like to add to this? What is there in here?
As far as...
Hold on, come over here with me for a second, please. Come over here, sit next to me.
Okay. So just to show you guys, I mean, this is just a handful of screenshots from text messages going back and forth between Isabel and Amy, between Connie and several people. The first thing I want to say is which makes me very angry, are the lies that are going around saying that they were never notified that Senna was missing, because that is so blatantly untrue.
Well, Jan sent them an owner's surrender form, never had a response.
Well, but Connie got called within an hour of her running the street. At first, they took off running, looking for her. Obviously, they were going after her to try to catch her.
When you say they, it was never find a home, give a home.
No, it was Natasha and I'm sorry, don't remember.
Don't remember her name. That's okay.
Alexa,
who was going to foster?
Who was going to foster Senna? They took off running after her, which is a natural thing. Within an hour, they contacted Connie because they were never in contact with Isabel. Everything went through Connie. So they contacted her within an hour on the phone to let her know. We have the text messages from Natasha and from the person who was supposed to foster Senna.
Natasha's on here. She said less than an hour. It was within 20 minutes. She was
Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you, Natasha.
I knew it was less than an hour. I knew you guys went running and looking for her, and then you contacted Connie to let her know that she was missing. And we have the text messages from the moment that she went missing.
Is there anything that I can show here on, can I show anything on here from the text messages?
So
what's important here that's going to...
So this, they called, it was on the phone first. Everything was on the phone. Then when the text messages started about it, this is the time. This was the day she got lost. This was a little bit
October
after.
1st.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a lie that you did not know that she went missing when she went missing.
Okay. And so what does it say?
So, she's going, is there anything we can post her on, like Nextdoor? This is Connie. Nextdoor is good. Sending the microchip information. Here's her chip information. It happens with frightened dogs. I should have told you to double leash her. My fault.
That's Connie.
That's Connie.
Okay.
So they knew she was missing. That's the first thing.
Okay.
We also have several texts going back and forth with people while she was missing, and then when we caught her, where are you taking Senna? Does the rescue there want to take her? They work so hard to capture her. Isabel will just sign her over if they want her. That's just one person.
That was
what
Natasha. Connie is telling. Okay.
That was Natasha's text.
They're in Fort Myers. Yes.
Then I want to go from before because this was all going back from before.
Just pull up what's important.
Yeah, I'm going to. So Connie getting mad. I've told you we have no one in your area. I'm done with trying to help dogs in Miami. Since you and your people know everything, please do what you want. I'm done. Please don't contact me about this dog anymore.
That's Connie.
That's Connie.
Mm-hmm.
While she was
and now she's posting that we lied. All she's posting now is that we stole Senna.
Right, which is not true.
We stole Senna.
We did not steal
We never
Senna.
stole Senna. We did not steal Senna.
We did not steal Senna. They were aware that she was missing. They were in contact with all the people that were not from Find a Home, Give a Home. They were in contact with all the volunteers, not just our organization. There was volunteers from other rescues that were out looking for Senna because they were concerned for her well-being. They were out looking for her. Connie was in contact with all these people. Then we caught Senna. We have proof because then it was, we didn't know where Senna was. We didn't know that you had her. We didn't know where she was. Amy never contacted Isabel. Amy called Isabel on the day that she was caught. When she was caught, when we got to the hospital.
Hold on.
That's an automatic text
That's an automatic response from Isabel Wells' phone. When I called her and left her a voicemail, when I hung up, this is what her response was.
Then Amy said, please, I need to speak with you immediately. This is about your dog, Senna. I can't proceed forward with medical until I speak with you. The dog needs pain medication immediately. This is a screenshot. You can't see the whole thing. That's of the hospital's information, the phone number and the address.
That I sent to Isabel.
There is no response. Later, the same day, Isabel, please let me know. Please let the hospital know. Nothing, no response. The next day, Sunday, please call me about Senna. The only thing Isabel was concerned about was please remove the post with my name on it. I'm getting harassed, so my personal name and rescue and anything else on Facebook, please.
Nothing about Senna. Never.
Nothing.
No response about, okay, where's Senna? You sent me the email. You sent me the address. No response about how should I proceed forward with the medical. All she cared about was take my name. All I care about is my name being trashed on social media. Right. Your name would not be mentioned if you did the right thing by your dog.
But then, hold on, then here from Isabel, all I need is something in writing that you will have her spayed via email and that you will ask the people to stop bad-mouthing me and taking the post out. This is about her surrendering her. Here's another one from somebody else about conning. I'm hoping they want her to take. They work so hard to capture her. Isabel will just sign her over if they want her.
I've already
text them, which means us, to see if they want her. We just want her safe.
Then, of course, we've got the owner surrender form.
Right. Then we have the email, as requested by Isabel. She wanted something in writing.
Right.
This is the email that we sent to Isabel.
Right.
Attached, please find the surrender form for the dog named Senna, pulled from Miami-Dade Animal Services 100 plus. Abandoned Dogs of Everglades 4 will take full responsibility of Senna up to and including all medical already received, because we had already paid her $2,300 bill, and the $500 for Jamie Katz. Her heartworm treatment, and when medically cleared by a veterinarian, her spay surgery. We will then report back to Miami-Dade Animal Services that it was completed as per our contract and partnership with them. Thank you for cooperation in this matter. This was on Sunday afternoon. And then,
let me see the email address so that we could see. We sent it to Find a Home, Give a Home.
Yep.
And then we received the owner surrender form.
Then later that afternoon, within maybe in an hour or so, because we were at our event, we got this surrender of ownership, Find a Home, Give a Home, for Senna, microchip number, signed by Isabel, Find a Home, Give a Home.
Right.
Surrendered.
Right. So, okay. So, guys, what do you want to say? All of you that are watching, 570 people. Do you think we should give Senna back to the rescue? Do you think we stole this dog? I'm asking you, honestly. Do you think...
Wait,
what?
Hold on. I want to add one more thing before you guys answer, because this is truly important, and this is, again, why our attorney said it is clear abandonment, and Senna went missing on the 1st. They were notified, as you can see with the proof, they were notified immediately that she was missing. She was missing for 5 days. Nobody from Find a Home, Give a Home, no volunteers from Find a Home, Give a Home, nobody came looking for Senna for 5 days. Nobody, except people down here locally. Our volunteers, our rescue, and again, even people from another rescue came looking to help find Senna. There was no report to Miami-Dade that she was even missing. There was nothing on their page that she went missing and that they needed help finding her. There was nothing on their website that she was missing and they needed help finding her. There are several emails from volunteers that were looking for her, asking them to help. Can you please pay for the flyers? Because I did them at work. I can't do it again. No, that's too much money.
That was Natasha.
Can you please pay the PI with the tracking dogs? No, that's ridiculous. We're not spending that much money. Can you send somebody down here? And we're too many hours away. I'm sorry, for 5 days, you did absolutely nothing to find her. Nothing. You didn't report her. You didn't come looking for her.
So how do you feel, Tiffany? Do you think we should give Senna back?
No, they abandoned her. They completely abandoned her. And then when we got her back safe and in the hospital, they still didn't come. They still didn't ask about her. Is she okay? Is she safe? Is she hurt? What does she need? Can we come see her? Can we? Nothing.
Wait, they sent the police to the animal hospital yesterday. While I was out doing the Zora thing, I got a call from the animal hospital in the middle that the police showed up at Lauderdale Veterinary Specialist. Can you let them in to go sit with Tommy? The police showed up at the 24-hour Lauderdale Veterinary Specialist because Connie called screaming and calling Ellen, the manager there, that she was a thief, that 100 Plus stole the dog. Well, the police got there, spoke to the management, and after they talked, they said, okay, this is ridiculous. We know 100 Plus. The police said, we know 100 Plus. This is ridiculous. Sorry we wasted your time. So I apologize to Blue Pearl Lauderdale Veterinary that you have to deal with this and the calls of Connie screaming in your ear. We are not letting Senna go back there. It could turn into a civil matter. If they hire an attorney, we have an attorney. We have a wonderful team. We have a wonderful volunteer, a wonderful supporter that does not live in Florida that reached out to me privately. I will not mention any names, but also offered her assistance that if we need to get an attorney, that she would pay for it. So it would not come out of the funds for rescuing animals. So for that, I want everybody to know we have an attorney, and if it's needed, we have one of our wonderful supporters that is not from Florida that reached out to me privately, and she will pay for the attorney to fight for Senna. So thank you to our amazing supporter.
Which we've already gotten an opinion that they
From the attorney, correct. But if Find a Home, Give a Home hires an attorney, we will fight back for Senna. So now I'm going to take this video off of me enough, and I'm going to show you Senna, because I know everybody's been dying to see Senna and dying to see an update of Senna. When we brought Senna to the animal hospital the following day after she received her medical, she did come in with a high fever. She was limping. She was dehydrated, and they gave her fluids. They gave her what was needed. Antibiotics, IV pain meds, and we paid the bill in full. We picked Senna up and we brought her here to our rescue house. She has, I'm going to show you. So behind me is one of our rooms at Rescue House 1. Okay. It's a beautiful, I'm going to take it off so you can see better. Has French doors, just so you can kind of get an idea of where Senna's going to be spending her time. We have found her on the couch. How many times has she been on the couch, Tiff?
3 times.
3 times we found her on the couch. She has extra cushiony beds right here, her food and water, and she has her own TV. She has light coming in from the windows here. And there is somebody here from 7 a.m. all through the night up until about 11:30. So Risa is on. Hi, Risa, and thank you for all your help during this nightmare. I want to call it a nightmare because it should not be like this when you're trying to help an animal. Senna is so broken. Risa, you know you were here. Risa was here the other day loving on Senna and spending time with her. She is on her round, big, fluffy bed. And she is completely broken, guys. She's just broken. Tiffany, I want to get in over here so we can see a little bit better of her face. I don't want to, we do everything slow moving because every sound, every noise, every movement scares her. When she gets scared, she'll start breathing heavily. She is already. Now, the limp is gone. Nothing is broken.
She's still on pain meds.
She's still on pain meds. She might have pulled a muscle, but we don't know really if she's walking great because she won't walk out of this room. We have to carry her, literally, physically pick her up and carry her outside and put her down. We sit with her outside in our completely secured fenced-in yard. And we let her, she's done her business outside. Has she had any accidents in this room?
Just the first night.
The first night.
Just the first night, because she was so terrified.
Hi, Senna. You have the worry of the world in those eyes, baby girl. I don't know what happened.
She'll walk in the yard if she has to go to the bathroom. Once she's done her business, flat like a pancake. Doesn't move.
Hey, baby. What's all those noises? It's all right, Mama. You're okay. I know. It's a scary world out there.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, baby. You're fine, Mommy. I know. baby girl has a very, 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 very long road of recovery.
Over 4,000 dogs. She's the most broken we've ever rescued. In my opinion.
That's right. We have rescued over 4,000 dogs to date. And she is the most broken dog that we have ever touched and taken into our organization. We are committed 100% to Senna.
It's okay, Mommy.
We are committed to give her all the medical, the love, to try to break through and show her that unconditional love exists. She cannot go anywhere. We wouldn't even put her in a foster home.
No,
She will be
not.
gone. She will be out.
No foster could handle her.
Nobody could handle her. She's broken.
Who's gonna pick her up and take her out every time?
You can't get the dog outside. You can't get Senna outside. You have to pick her up. You have to carry her. She's young. What, 2? 2 to 3 tops. 2 to 3-year-old tops.
It's okay, Mommy. It's okay.
She was just out not that long ago, right?
She pooped and then she laid flat. She didn't pee.
Do you want to take her out and show what we have to go
She
through?
has to pee.
Yeah. Huh?
Sure.
We're going to show you what we have to do and what we have to go through. We know nothing about her prior, and we never do with most dogs that we rescue from the shelter. When I look into her eyes, I wonder where she came from. Look at the eyes. Look at the fear. Look at...
You're okay, Mommy. You're okay. Do you gotta go pee-pees? Don't hide in the corner.
You're okay, Senna. It's okay, Mama.
And she's with me every day. We do this several times a day.
Yeah, and she still
And
does.
she's
Still like this. This is what we have to do in order to get her out of this room to do her business. She is not a light dog.
Nope, she's not.
It's okay, Senna. It's okay, Mommy. Let me get the door for you. Go, baby girl. This is what we have to do to get her outside to do her business. No, she has to pee. She has to go pee-pees. Tail tucked. Good girl. Good poopy. Oh, so good. I'll pick it up after. Good girl, Senna. Give her a little privacy. Frozen, frozen in fear. This is the only time she will walk is when she's outside here and has to go to the bathroom. And that's it. She will not walk inside. She will not take a step. She's going to have to pee now, so she's probably going to... Look, she's shaking and trembling. Her legs are shaking. Shaking. And that's it. She's broken, guys. She's so broken. This girl cannot go to foster. Are you kidding me? She has to be in Fort Knox right now. She is looking for an out. She is so terrified. The first chance she gets, she's gone. Yeah, she has to be picked up and carried.
She walks. So she has to do her business and then it's down.
and she's panting, and she's nervous, and she's shaking. I'm going to attempt.
Again, he didn't steal private ownership.
Hey, baby. You're okay, Mama. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. I know, Mommy. I know. Don't be scared, Mommy. Nobody's going to hurt you anymore. She's so scared. You have to get used to touch, Mommy. I know, baby girl. Yet there's not an ounce of a growl or a snap, even as fearful as she is. This is Senna.
You're okay, Mom. You're okay.
Come on, Senna.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, Mom.
Everything stresses her out.
You ready to go back in?
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
She's so stressed right now.
So much sadness that we deal with. So much sadness on a daily basis. Please, do we really need to fight over this poor dog that is so traumatized and so broken? Shouldn't it always be about the dog's best interest at heart? We did not steal this dog. And we certainly, listen, we certainly have our hands full here at 100 Plus. And we certainly don't need another broken, traumatized dog that could be with us for indefinitely. But I can tell you, I cannot sit back and let Senna slip through the cracks ever and go back where she's going to be euthanized or lost again. Or it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They surrendered Senna to 100 Plus. And this is where she's going to stay. And this is where she's going to receive everything and anything that she needs from 100 Plus. Mommy, you got all these wonderful beds to choose from? Show this off. So guys, I hope we have cleared up any confusion.
Does anybody have any questions?
Does anybody have, while I have everybody here, we've been doing all the talking. I'd like to know if anybody has any questions that we could answer for you while we're here and live, really, with Senna. So it's about Senna. She is in, this was Dalton's room. And Dalton has taken over our master suite bathroom in order for us to save and commit to Senna. Dalton is in our big bathroom with all kinds of cushy beds and radio. But we had to take the room away from Dalton in order for Senna to come here to 100 Plus. So I am going to ask all of you while you're here with us. There's nothing to clear up, Amy. You all are wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Just do what you have to do and give her the love. Senna's appetite, she's eating.
She will eat as long as she's alone.
Only alone.
She will not.
She'll not eat when there's somebody in the room.
Eat anything.
But she is eating.
As soon as we leave and she knows we're gone for a while, then she'll lift her head and kind of look to make sure she's alone, and then she'll devour her food.
We plan on bringing outside another dog in time to see, and I always feel that sometimes if a dog is dog friendly, it will stimulate them.
I think she has a URI. I think she has a URI.
A urinary tract?
URI.
Oh, I don't know if they say UTI. So she's on doxycycline to start the heartworm positive. That's the protocol, and the heart guard, and then the injections, which are very, very hard on a dog. So I'm not looking forward to it. But we have given her chicken, Susan. You know that, Susan. Give her chicken. We are big on chicken. She loves her chicken. And you know that our babies never go without. If anybody wants to donate, we could definitely use Publix gift cards. Yes. We're out of Publix gift cards.
We're going through a
lot of chicken. So we could, we did this once before, and it was wonderful that our wonderful supporters helped out and donated. You can mail them directly to us. You can make a donation. I did not put the PayPal link up on this video, but please, I will add it to the video. If you can donate towards her medical, gift cards, like I said, to Publix, that would be a tremendous help for her. And again, we will introduce her, but she is kind of wheezy right now, so we don't want to put another dog with her if she is contagious. It's like a kennel cough. We are not looking forward to it, but we must take her in and probably we have to get some chest x-rays done on her, just to make sure her lungs are clear. It could have something to do with the heartworm. So we need to make sure. Well, Diane, if you want to send a Winn-Dixie card, we're fine with that too. Whoever sells chicken, we have no problem, whether it's Winn-Dixie or Publix. Anybody that could make a donation towards her, please, we're asking for your assistance, because we have a very, very, very long road between her heartworm treatment, her needs, whatever else comes along the way, and then, of course, spaying her. That comes later. Michelle, I don't know. We don't really have the time to go and search what the best price is on chicken. But if you're telling me that Walmart has it cheaper or something, then please, we appreciate that. If you could send us a gift card from Walmart, we'll get the chickens from Walmart. We just, sometimes the Publix is right up the street here, and it was very little time for us to do much of anything other than focus on these dogs. We have 2 rescue houses full, for any of you that may not know that, and we have fosters full. So we do the best that we can. I don't think some of you understand how much time, my God, we're physically, emotionally, just completely exhausted and drained. This is literally 24/7. There's constantly a crisis, and it's constant. It doesn't stop. So again, I'm looking through the comments to see if anybody has any problem. It seems like the forum has become all about the chickens and what the prices are at chickens. We love you and appreciate you.
And I think, again, the biggest thing, if you see it posted anywhere that we stole.
Right. Yes, that's the most important thing for us.
We did not steal.
Yeah, we did not steal Senna.
There was a clear case of abandonment to start with.
Right,
and
clear
then
case.
We have a owner surrender form giving up ownership of her to 100 plus.
Correct.
So there is no theft.
There we go. So Senna is here. Yes, she has battle scars on her face.
Yes,
so we don't know where she came from, what she's been through. We don't know where most of our dogs have come from or what they've been through. But I can tell you that we are very, very good at loving our rescues and showing them that not all humanity is bad. And we have brought back so many broken dogs, guys. It's Tiffany's favorite. It's a lot of our team's favorite. They love the broken ones. I love the mangy ones. And the old ones. But everybody has their special place in this organization. We have an amazing team here at 100 Plus. I am so very proud of all of my wonderful volunteers. I call them my family because none of this would be possible. When I'm pulled away from the everyday parts of rescue, and I'm dealing with whether it's a cruelty case or a case like Zora, my team holds down the fort. And it's a wonderful feeling to know that you can depend on such wonderful, caring, loving individuals. So for that, I want to say thank you. To all of you, our supporters, our friends, our family, I consider you family, your love and support that you show on this page day in and day out, we would not be able to do anything that we do without that. So for that, I am forever eternally grateful to each and every one of you. It's okay, baby girl. We are committed, and we are going to keep you posted. Tiffany, you promised me to do a short little update at least every other day on Senna, on live video here on our page, to show everybody whether there is or there is not any improvement, just so that they can see her and be part of her journey. Tiffany has promised to do a live video every other day, to do an update on Senna. You will never wonder where our dogs go. You will never wonder what happened to any of the dogs that we commit to. And you will never, ever, ever wonder where your money goes when we commit to an animal, because you will see every inch of the way. All right, guys, this has been a long one. It's been a long day. And I just, again, want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I will put the PayPal link up. I will put our mailing address up. I will put the phone number to the animal hospital if you'd like to call in a donation to the animal hospital where she will be treated, if you're more comfortable with that. We want to say thank you for listening, and thank you for believing, and thank you for supporting 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida with Senna.